Hello everybody, welcome to Market Masterclass, and on the world front on this 22nd of December we're looking at the island in the midst of the biggest Muslim country on earth. We're looking at the island of Bali, which is unique in that in the midst of the biggest Muslim country on earth we have an island which is 85% Hindu. And they have an interesting relationship with their environment. The three causes of happiness, they believe, is one is a good relationship with God, second is a good relationship with other people, and thirdly, a good relationship with the environment. And this is reflected in the fact that they have a unique farming irrigation system, and the Subak Abhiyan system, which is actually a UN heritage site, the system in the country. And they have extensive rice crops, and they also produce coffee and some other crops as well. And that was their main sustainability during their they have various royal families and various kingdoms, and they were independent for about 386 years before the Dutch became this colonial power from 1906, which lasted on and off through till the Second World War. Then the Japanese occupied the country, and then they finally got their independence in 1949, and they are, of course, part of the Indonesian archipelago, which has about 17,000 islands. Bali is the main island. It's about 150 kilometers in length, and north to south is about 112 kilometers. It has beautiful mountains. It has Mount Agung. It has volcanoes. It has beautiful southern beaches are all white sand. Northern beaches are black sand. And the people are incredibly artistic at all levels of creation, for clothing and sculpture and painting and all sorts of handicrafts. It's remarkable. And this has been the cause of its, and the friendliness of the people is also very influential, and it's been the cause of the rise of tourism, which makes up about 80% of the economy in the country, despite the awful bombing in 2002, which killed 202 people, mostly foreigners. Then another attack in 2005. Tourism has come back as and is still booming there. The main tourists, number one tourists, are Australian, the Chinese, French, German, US, Japanese. They are all tourists into the country. This, in its peak, it says about 2.8 million tourists in 1 year, foreign tourists. But at the same time, that includes 5 million domestic tourists from around other parts of Indonesia. So a very, very popular magnet for people taking a break. They have, they're on the Wallace Line. They're on west of the Wallace Line, which is the change in the ecology of the area, and they have something like 500 different corals in the area. They have an estimated 952 reef fish, so it's a very popular diving site, very important environmental marine centre. It's in the Coral Triangle, which has the most marine biodiversity on the planet. And Bali is in that area. So it's 8 degrees south of the equator. There's generally the average temperature throughout the year is about 30 degrees centigrade, and it's very popular with all sorts of celebrities. When David Bowie, the famous singer, died in 2016 in January, it was revealed in his will that he wanted his ashes spread in Bali, in the sort of Buddhist tradition. The Bali is a beautiful place, there are beautiful people, and the economy is booming as a result of that foundation. And guess what? The Balinese believe that heaven is like Bali. So every day they wake up in heaven, which is not a bad outlook about your environment and where you live and how you live. So that's the basis of a very successful economy in the center of the Indonesian archipelago, in the midst of its 17,000 islands, the island of Bali. I hope you found that useful and interesting. Bye for now.